Hey everyone, Andrea Beem here with the Beem team LLC at eXp Realty. Guess what? It is time for the newest market statistics for independents. And we want to share these market stats so that you guys can make informed decisions when you're thinking about buying or selling, and not have to rely on just national news or even just, Portland or Eugene news. We want you to know what's happening right here in your town. So I want to share with you a couple numbers. I promise not to bore you with too many of them, just enough to help you make educated decisions. So these numbers have been fluctuating quite a bit, so we're watching them really closely. But for independents right now, the median sales price is $403,485. Yes, very specific. That number, it's gone up and down. So year over year, that number has gone up about 7%. However, December to January, that number actually went down a little over 4%. So we did see a bit of an adjustment there just month over month. Also, your median days on the market is sitting at about 60 days on the market. Year over year, that's gone up 10%, but month over month, there was a drastic change in that, and it actually went down in time, and that went down about 51%. So definitely a number that I am watching for sure, because the days on market, it's just kind of nice to have for planning purposes. If you're trying to figure out how long is it going to take me to sell my home and get into a new one, if you're a planner like I am, those numbers are hugely important. And so the next number I'm going to share with you is the list price received. That number is sitting right at 99.8%. So a lot of sellers are still getting really close to their asking price. There may be some concessions being given. What we're seeing is more sellers are getting what they're asking for their home, but there are concessions happening, meaning a buyer is getting help with their closing costs being paid for by the seller, or some repairs happening on the home prior to closing. So also our month supply of inventory is another number that we're watching pretty closely. That has had a really drastic uptick. So our month supply of inventory is currently sitting at 3.5 months. You guys, that is a huge increase. So year over year, it was a 210% increase in the amount of homes that are available on the market. And month to month, so December to January, that increased 92%. So it just means there's more options out there for buyers, and for sellers, you have a little bit more competition than what you're used to the last 2 years. So super important numbers to know. Just a little explanation of the months of inventory. So when you're thinking about months of inventory, it just simply means that if we did not put any more homes on the market as of today, at the current rate that we're selling homes, that is how long it would take for us to sell through our inventory currently. So that's what the months of inventory stands for. And also, just so you have a little history on that, typically 6 months is considered a balanced market. And we have seen that, maybe it's been some discussions around that adjusting, that maybe 6 months is not the normal balanced market anymore. Definitely listening to some of those conversations for sure, and keeping an eye on that. But 3.5 months of inventory is not a number that we've seen real recently. So just means there's more options out there for you buyers. If you've been holding on, buyers, this is your opportunity to definitely find something where maybe you couldn't find something the last couple of years. And for sellers, it's good news for you too, because you're still getting really close to your asking price on your homes that you are selling. So I hope you find this information helpful. And if you have specific questions that you want to ask one of the agents on our team, just give us a call here at 541-918-2336, and we would love to answer your specific questions for your scenario. Thanks so much, you guys, and until the next video, have a great one. Thank you so much for watching our video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel down below so that you get notifications of all of our future videos. And if you have questions that you need to ask our agents about, just give us a call at 541-918-2336. See you on the next video.